Good morning, everybody. Today I'm with Israel. Israel is the ex-boyfriend of Cynthia. I interviewed Cynthia yesterday. She was giving her recovery story, and Israel commented on her video, and I said, hey Israel, why don't you share your story, right? Why don't you share your story, because it could impact somebody's life, it could impact your life. So he reached out to me, said, yes, absolutely, I'll share my story. So Israel, thank you for joining me, having the courage to share your story. How old are you?
23.
And how long were you together with Cynthia?
About 2 years now. 2 years, yeah. About there.
And you met her when she was
18, and she was on perks when I met her. She was on it.
She was living that life, right? She
Yeah.
was in addiction, and
I was like 4 months sober.
You were sober at the time.
Yeah.
And are you sober now?
No.
You relapsed?
3 days sober, actually.
3 days sober. So you're trying to get with the program and have a success story like Cynthia, right?
Yeah.
You miss her?
A lot. A lot.
You were telling me this is like a family thing for you. Both your parents battled addiction as well?
Yeah. They're both recovering addicts right now as well. They're doing good for themselves. My dad, he got separated from my mom and lost it again. Just like me, kind of similar to me. But he's good now. He got a new wife, new family. He's doing great for himself.
Well, that's good to hear. See how that's possible?
Yeah.
Do you see how Cynthia recovered? Do you see how your parents recovered?
I know it's possible. It's just a matter of staying sober. I don't know why I always go back. I always go back. I don't know why. I be looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like hitting that shit. Like, this is who I am. But I know it's not. It's not who I am. I turned ugly. I don't look like the same guy I am a couple months ago, you know?
It's a process, right? You've been clean before.
The longest I've been clean was a year and some months. Vivitrol.
You've been successful in getting clean with the Vivitrol shot?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard a lot of success stories with that. My barber, Billy, I asked him, how'd you get clean? And he gave credit to Vivitrol. You just have to be consistent with it, right? You have to be willing to use it and be consistent, right?
On top of everything.
Absolutely. And so what are your plans now, Israel? What are you trying to do?
Well, right now I'm living in my car. I just want to get sober and get my girl back and get the life back that I knew I could have. I miss my little dog puppers. I miss my life. I miss my job. I just miss my life. I miss being happy. I miss being happy. I know it's possible.
You're not happy right now? Seems like you've lost a lot.
Yeah. Just got out of the hospital.
Why were you in the hospital?
Because I was having abdominal pain. I was throwing up last night like 40 times. Could not stop. Every time I would drink water, I would throw it up. And I would just be so dehydrated that I would have to drink more water. And I would drink it, throw it up. Drink it, throw it up. My whole stomach was just burning bad. It was just from the pills, just like my digestive system and all that.
Is that your body like kind of withdrawing, like missing the pill, or? Yeah,
well, I'm on Suboxone, so it helps with the withdrawal, but I feel like still your body still reacts a certain way to these pills because you don't even know what's in them, you know? All of them are different. One pill could kill you, and these pills they're ugly, man. They turn you into a whole different person.
When did you start using these pills? How old were you?
18, with my ex-girlfriend. Not Cynthia, I had a different girlfriend at the time. And she was trying to help me get sober as well. But she ended up leaving me, and that hit me too as well. But I didn't love her like how I loved Cynthia. Like, I knew that relationship wasn't gonna last. I knew that relationship. I didn't want to marry that girl. I knew that. I was just a horrible boyfriend to that girl. She wasn't the best either, but I mean, I'm the man, you know? I'm the one that's supposed to be the example. And then I met Cynthia. And the thing is with Cynthia, I've been messaging her for like a long time before we even got together. I didn't know she was on pills until I met her. And I've always had a crush on her, and she just started replying to me. And we hung out one day, and she was like, "Oh, I'm on pills," and I'm like, "You can get clean." I was 4 months sober. I showed her the way. Like I told her it's possible. And I don't know, along the lines, I just lost myself. I lost who I was, I guess. I forgot who I was.
You played a big part in Cynthia being clean today. You played a big part. You showed her how to get well. And like you just said, somehow you got lost along the way. Sometimes we have to lose a lot to gain more. And you've lost your family, you've lost your job, you've lost your biggest love, Cynthia, you've lost your puppy. You've lost a lot, right? But that's okay, because you have nowhere to go but up, right?
Yep.
How are you gonna get there?
By staying sober. Slowly staying sober, everything will fall in place. As long as you just stay sober, God will lead the way. I know. Because I've done it before. I know it's possible.
Your grandma prays for you every single day?
Yeah.
Every morning?
Yeah, she's very religious. Both of my grandparents do. They're apostolic.
Okay. They're Christian, and they pray for you every single day.
Yeah. They get up early and pray. I truly feel that without them, I would be dead. Because I've overdosed, I've gotten robbed, I've held at gunpoint, like all kinds of crazy things where I put myself in a situation that I shouldn't even be in, you know? I was going to school as a medical assistant, got kicked out because I was getting high. I was just, everything that went wrong in my life is due to getting high.
It's not worth it, right? You're lucky to still be alive.
Yeah. I am.
I think you're a little bit different than a lot of people because you've actually been sober. You know the steps, you know what you need to do. But Cynthia, she mentioned in her interview that every day she has the cravings. Every day. She's been clean for going on, you know, it's gonna be 2 years this year.
And my dumb, instead of seeing that, I would just bring pills around her and she would just watch me get high. Like, she thought she was helping me by staying with me, but she was just enabling me because I would just take her money. I would go get high any chance I got. She would be asleep. I'd go to the plug's house real quick and go get high and come back, and she would just catch me high, all slumped out. She was just tired of it.
So you can't blame her?
I don't blame her at all. I blame myself. I gotta be a man about the situation.
Again, that's something different, because from the people that I interview, accountability is very low, right? They don't take self-accountability for where they're at. They want to blame their parents, they want to blame society, they want to blame the president, they want to blame this, they want to blame that. Everybody except themselves. And you're different. You're saying it's all me. I'm the one that lost her. I'm the one that chose to go back, right? So that's admirable, that's courageous, and that's the first step in saying, hey, I was wrong. This is what I need to do because I've done it before. I just need to be consistent, right? And stay clean. So I think you already know the plan, the layout on how you have to get clean. You just have to do it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know why, like, I'll be like 3-4 days sober and then just relapse. And she'll wake up and she'll be crying like, again, why? Like, why? And I will never forget her face when she said that to me. Like, she was just like, why? Like, why you did it? Why'd you do it? She wasn't understanding why I was getting high. Like, everything was going good for us. We had our rent paid from rental assistance. Like, everything was just falling in place. I had a good job, but my got high. Chose the pill over everything. And it sucks that one pill could affect your life that much. My mom always tells me, you gotta learn how to hate it. You hate the drug. Don't romance it at all. Don't, oh, it feels so good, I love 99. Like, no. Do not romance that drug at all, because it will take everything from you. everything.
A lot of people do romance the drug, the lifestyle. They glamorize it like, oh, cool, nobody's telling you what to do.
Right.
You're out there living your life, doing whatever you want to do, getting high. But that's kind of
No
dumb,
way to
right?
live.
Yeah, it's no way to live. Because you lose so much.
You lose yourself, most of all. Like, when I'm high, I'm not who I am. I act all weird and twitching. Like, I'm just not the same guy. My eyes are all big, wide open. That's why my job fired me, because they could easily tell that I'm high. It's not like they can't tell, you know.
Yeah.
This drug is not like weed where you could just smoke weed and then people won't notice. This is, you get high, they're gonna notice. They're gonna notice. It's not the first day or the second day, they're gonna notice.
You were telling me that you love that job a lot. That was your favorite job of all time.
I think that's granite is what I always thought, granite countertops.
Okay.
They know my story too. I would relapse and I would stop going to work and I would come back and they would give me chances after chance, like 4 chances they gave me. And part of it was because my stepdad works there and they're cool with my stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually liked how I worked and they actually liked who I was when I'm not getting high. And they told me this is your last chance and I blew it and they drug tested me and I came out dirty and they fired me.
You don't blame them, right?
No.
You understand where they're coming from?
I'm working with heavy machinery. I can't be high.
You could hurt yourself. You could hurt somebody else. You can...
Big slabs.
Wow. But there's hope that maybe they'll see that you're doing better, you're recovered, you're clean.
Yeah. I texted my boss the other day. I was like, please take into consideration. And he was like, unfortunately not right now, but soon show me you get better and we'll take you back.
There you go. See?
So I hope God helps me with that.
The door's still open.
I hope so.
Maybe you'll go back to school. You were wanted to be a...
They just gave me a $4,000 grant. All I gotta do is just go back.
Okay.
I'm just, like I said, the drugs are just stopping. They're literally holding everything back from me. Because I get high. It's just holding everything back.
So many opportunities for you.
And I blew them all.
So many people want to help you, want to see you succeed. At the same time, so many chances blown. But it's not the end. Let this be the beginning, right?
I hope to probably be like a medical assistant and work at a detox center to help people like me.
Be like a peer counselor, talk to people.
Or even an MA, like just, they need medical care there too, you know?
Right.
Even just by doing that, like, you could help so much. And I've been watching your videos for a long time, like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You were already familiar with Lost in Phoenix?
Since I was sober, I was already watching them. They helped me stay sober.
How do the videos help you stay sober?
Because I don't want to, it reminds me of not going back. Never go back. But sometimes I'd be going through in my head, battling my own mental, that I choose to get high to escape, I guess. But I know that's not the right way. I need to talk and let it out.
So you mentioned that both of your parents battled their addiction when they were younger. When you were younger.
I was in high school.
You saw that. You thought that was like the normal way to live?
Yeah, we lost everything too. We had a good house, like 3 cars. Slowly started losing the cars. I started pawning our TVs. And then I was a good kid. Like, girls would come up to us and my friends and they'll be like, let's smoke weed. And I'll be like, no, like, we play football. Like, my thing was I wanted to play football. And I was doing that. I was doing good. And I feel like my parents, I moved to California back because my parents wanted to get clean. So they moved to California. So I was forced to move back there with them. And in the process of that, I stopped going to school and I lost credits and stuff, so I wasn't able to play sports anymore. And my mom wanted to come back to Arizona and she told my dad to get a house over here so we could come back. But by the time my dad got the house, it was already too late. My mom had already moved on. She found someone else. And that kind of a little bit, because it made me lose trust. I feel like all girls are like, "Well, do you dirty" type of deal, you know. But I didn't understand what my mom was going through, you know.
Right.
She was going through her own personal. She's still with that same guy, you know.
Okay.
And that same guy, he helps me too. He's cool. He lets me stay at the crib as long as I'm sober. Got me a job. I still have my family, and I'm lucky for that.
Yeah, some people have been abandoned completely by their friends and family, and again, maybe bridges were burnt, right?
Yeah.
But it seems like you have support. You have some people in your corner.
My dad texts me every day. He checks up on me. And sometimes there's like days I don't even reply to him because I'm getting high. I don't want them to see me all high. Just disappointing. Like a couple of days ago, my mom let me stay at her house, and she caught me getting high, and I just left. So we won't fight or anything, but I could tell she was just upset. And my stepdad was angry. He don't like that. He don't like that at all. He don't like that shit around my little brother and sister.
You're 3 days clean though.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Right? Another three, another three. 1 day at a time, brother. 1 day at a time, okay?
Yeah.
No more disappointing people. No more disappointing yourself. Right? You, man. You matter, dude. You need to understand that you matter.
I don't know why
people
I do
love
that,
you.
though. I do that to myself all the time.
It's the devil, man. That blue devil just whispering in your ear, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you know better, dude. You
Just
seem
the
like
way
very
God
intelligent.
God testing you.
Yeah, you're being tested, and sometimes you fail, man. You know, but don't give up on yourself, Israel. I believe in you. I have faith in you. Go win back the things you've lost: your job, your relationships, your life. Okay. So thank you very much for talking to me, Israel. I appreciate you. I'm gonna stay in contact with you. You have a friend in me. Call me. You have my number. Talk. Let's catch up again. And this video is gonna help somebody that's gonna watch this, right?
Our next video is gonna be me and Cynthia together.
Okay, brother.
Recovery.
All right, cool. That sounds good to me, man. You know, you guys have a love, and go build those bonds back up. Okay, they've been broken a little bit. Okay, so it's gonna take you step up and say, hey, I'm gonna fix this. Okay. Gotta be a man, brother. Gotta stand up and do the things that you have to do, okay? So I'm proud of you for having the courage to come share your story, okay?
I just don't want the young ones out here to fall like me. Because it sucks out here. It really does. But God has mercy for you. God has a plan.
Absolutely. God has mercy for you. God has a plan for you, okay? So thank you, brother, okay? We'll talk very soon, okay?
Yes,
Hear me?
Yes, sir.